Have you ever wondered why simple coaches actually make more money than you? Like, how are people with no marketing degrees building these seven-figure authority brands while experts, even people with PhDs, are stuck working 60-hour works? And it turns out like the richest coaches aren't actually the smartest. In fact, the average multimillionaire founder has actually a 9 GPA. And I know this from personal experience. I wasn't the best at school. I didn't go to a fancy university. And today I live my dream life. I work less than 20 hours a week, and all while building a business that impacts hundreds of people. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 reasons that your intelligence actually might be keeping you broke. Okay. I'm going to give you 3 simple strategies too that will make you richer than you ever thought possible, regardless of your IQ. Okay. Starting with number 1, uninformed optimism. Okay. The first reason simple coaches make more money is they don't know what they don't know. And they actually don't care either. They have an unreasonable amount of confidence. Okay, it's not arrogance, it's confidence, because they literally just don't second guess themselves. Smart people have this tendency to overanalyze and overcomplicate them everything. Okay, they don't doubt themselves. Simple coaches just act. Okay, there's a thing called the emotional cycle of change. Okay, the first change, uniformed optimism, is the best one. Okay, the problem is when it comes to making money, people that are intelligent make up a ton of reasons, okay, why the things won't work, or you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and the smartest coaches overthink their shots, and then they actually just never take them. Okay, so confidence is one thing, but the second reason simple coaches win, and it's the biggest one here, is that keeps the smart people playing small actually their entire lives. Okay, this is the reason why, number 2, they're not scared to look stupid. Okay. Most people don't try, not because they're scared to fail. They're just scared to even be seen failing. So why does the smart people do this? Because they want to protect their smart kid identity. Like even in the book, Mindset from Carl Dweck talks about this, like children praised for being smart will eventually actually avoid the hard challenges because they're afraid of losing that smart kid label that they got when they were younger. But simple coaches, they aren't scared of looking like anything. They're like, I don't care what people think. I don't know. I don't even know what I don't know. That's why I'm asking the questions, even if it makes me look stupid or dumb, because then I'll have actually the answer so I can make a good decision. I remember one time I was coaching a member, let's call him John for the sake, and I noticed he actually stopped asking a lot of questions in the calls. And I called him out on this. I messaged him and I was like, hey, you haven't asked a question in a while. And he admitted, he's like, well, I just don't know, like if I'll look stupid for asking a question. And I was like, look, here's the deal. You don't know the answer. That's why we're working together. And if you do ask the question, you'll learn more. And so the next call, he asked a super simple question. Everybody, maybe thought, it was basic, but I told him how his competitors are eating his lunch and, some simple ad strategies to solve his problems to get more leads, which cut, even his costs down quite a bit more because his ads and all. And this doubled his business in the next 90 days because he was willing to look dumb. The smartest people in the rooms are the ones that are willing to look stupid, even if they're asking all these questions. And here's what we're going to do today. Okay. Here's a quick exercise. Grab a piece of paper. I want you to write down your honest answers to 2 questions. Okay. What's the one thing that you might be avoiding doing because maybe you're quote unquote scared that you might look stupid or incompetent? Okay. Here's the second question. Why are you trying to impress? Who are you trying to impress by doing this? Okay. And write these things down. Okay. And well, we're probably going to come back to this. Okay. But I want you to kind of examine some of this. And so what we've established here is that the fear of looking dumb keeps people stuck. Okay. Here's the third reason why smart people stay broke. And it's all about how we actually see risk altogether. Here's number 3, the bad risk radar. Okay, smart people overestimate the risk and they try to play it safe. And the truth is, it's not about making the right decision. It's about actually making a decision and then trying to do it right and making it fix and work. Okay, here are the 2 examples of smart versus simple risk. Okay, smart people, the experts who spend years to build out their course or their program or everything, but then nobody buys it and they overthought it and they missed the window of opportunity. And the simple coach, they're like, hey, I just launch it messy. Here's a Google Doc. I did this. Here's the first version. I did this a lot. Okay, so most people would just think it might be dumb to just go out there, but guess what? It got results, and I got a lot of people results. And the feedback helped us actually build the journey roadmap that we even, help people with today. The biggest risk is just not taking a risk. Here's how we fix the broken risk radar. I call it the ratio of risks. 3 questions you got to ask yourself. Number 1, what's one investment that scares you right now? Is it hiring a coach? Is it running your first ad? Is it even working with me together? Write down even the dollar amount that you feel scared to lose. Second, what's the percentage of that annual income that you have right now? And put that toward the things that you have in your life. Is it your whole life savings, or is it just like a small percentage? Third, if you knew you couldn't fail, would you make that bet? You have to recalibrate everything. When I started spending like a few $100 to $1,000 on a course or like a mentor, I thought it was a serious investment. And then I noticed every time I freaking made an investment in myself, I got wealthier and my life got better. Okay. Simple coaches realize it's not about like the absolute like dollar amount. Okay. It's the percentage. Okay. Even Brian Tracy talked about this, like the ratio of like 10% investing in yourself. I think it's a good, way to really think about this. If you put money behind the things that you want to do and accomplish, that's what smart people won't pay for. Okay. And the smart people are like, hey, I'll just watch the free stuff on YouTube. But the simple coaches, they just say, hey, look, if I don't put money here, I won't implement it. It won't work. Even if I have to pay thousands of dollars, I want to get my money's worth. And so they really dive in, and it makes all the difference. When people don't pay, they really don't pay attention. Okay. Most people need a clear plan, but they actually won't even know what to do with it. So even if you want my internal scaling playbook, the whole thing, it's the exact framework to use to build an authority online. You just need me to find me on Instagram and message me scale, and I'll send it right over. Okay. Now we have 3 reasons here. I want to keep on going here. Why simple coaches make more money. They're overconfident, right? They're not scared to look stupid, and they underestimate the risk. Okay. And here's the good news. You don't need to actually be simple to win like they do. You just need to dumb things down, quit overcomplicating it, and just keep it super, super simple. Okay. Here are 3 strategies I'm about to show you to help you with one main common thing. Okay. Eliminate the complexity and keep it super simple. And this way you're going to keep on winning, and it's going to be super easier to really kind of think through this. So let's start with some simple strategies. Number 1, model, then modify. Okay. Simple coaches just go. You're the expert. Okay. You just teach me, something, I'll go execute. That's the blueprint. And I'm just going to do that over and over and again. Smart people, they get the blueprint, they look at it, they go over it, they won't work on it because they think they're like a magic snowflake. I'll have to tweak it or it won't work for me. But when you start just doing it, you're going to see the results. Okay. Entrepreneurs who just copy existing models, they're actually 20% higher chance of survival. I think of one of my members, Felipe. He was a real estate agent. Okay. He said, I want to actually start a coaching business. I just don't know how to do it. I showed him my model. He didn't change it. He didn't tweak it. He just copied exactly what I did, line by line, and literally step by step. And a month later, he's making so much profit, he couldn't even believe it. Somebody's that's like so successful, they leave clues. So I don't even try to like ignore that fact. I just execute. That's how I do things. That's how my clients do things. Now, like copying someone gets you moving. Okay. But you can still fail if you're copying the wrong thing. So make sure you're adjusting things. So here's how to make sure you're on the right path here. Okay. Simple strategy number 2, your zone of genius. This is how you figure out what it is for you. So the zone of genius is deciding what is the one thing that you do that creates the most value in the world, and actually strategically like being dumb about everything else. Okay. Simple coaches do this, and it's super fun to even try to practice this. Like I do this sometimes with my team, and they ask me different questions. They ask me something about editing or financing or building funnels. And I don't even approve anything even on my social media now. I just let my team do it. But it's just funny. Like I try to make my life super simple. Like smart people, they overcomplicate it. I just try to like send it and go as volume and focus on the key things. I choose to only be good at that one thing that needs me to creating content, having sales conversation, everything else. I literally try to act like a 3-year-old. Like people ask me questions, about stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. Of course I know. But if I answer the question, they'll always come back to me, ask these questions, and I want to have those conversations. I want them to learn from it, and so that I can focus on all the things that I'm prioritizing. It's the zone of genius. Okay. But here's where smart people screwed up. They just complicate it. Okay. I've seen it time and time again. Here's how to keep it super simple. Simple strategy number 3. This is the simple that scales. Okay. This is my mantra in life. It's even in my core values of my company is simplicity, like simplifying, like simplicity. Simplify, simplify, simplify. Like you don't need, like you can't scale chaos. Okay. You have to keep it super simple. Simple coaches are the richest because they keep it just super simple, super, super simple. Okay. I was in a meeting with a new member and he was trying to explain his like 5 different offers to me. And I was like, wait. You're overcomplicated. Draw me a picture, treat me like I'm in the 7th grade because I need to try to understand this. And it was like in circles. Like smart people try to overcomplicate it because it makes them feel quote unquote smart. But simple coaches, they get rich because they just get the information that allows them to make the decision fast. Like my favorite story of this is like In-N-Out Burger. Their dumb plan was super straightforward. Okay, I'm not saying it's bad because I grew up in California. Like I like In-N-Out burgers. Okay, tell me one type of burger. That's what they focus on. Like they really focus on that one thing. Even with other companies and restaurants around them that had hundreds of items on their menu, they're like, no, we just do one thing. We do it really, really well. We don't want to overcomplicate it. And within that genius, they really perfected it in their multi-billion-dollar company. You care how you become a millionaire? No, not at all. So you see what I'm saying? Like, I love you, but quit freaking overcomplicated. So there you have it. You know why simple coaches are richer than smart people, and you know what you need to do to incorporate these simple strategies. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. Just go. Just execute. I know some people are going to watch this and they're still going to be like wanting to overcomplicate it, replicate it, and read into it. But here's probably why. You're overthinking these feelings that you have to have. You feel safe actually trying to do it, and it delays the responsibility of actually taking action. And that's the biggest thing. It's like action feels risky because it creates the truth. Okay. The business plan never survives the first contact with a member. The only thing you need to do to be doing is actually selling something to a stranger. Yet we had all these complexities. Okay, I need to get the name or need to get the trademark. I need to build a website. Dude, oh my gosh. It's just noise. And to delay to starting, like people feel like they need to clarify to make a decision. Clarity is the reward of movement. So just move. Don't procrastinate. So what I need you to do right now is below in the comments, just tell me one area of your business that you're going to dumb down, that you're going to focus on. Is it your offer? Is it your marketing? Is it your sales process? What are you just going to do to simplify and dumb down so you can actually get rich? Leave a comment down below. And just remember, if you're a coach trying to get past 7 figures and you want my internal scale, your business workbook, find me on Instagram or message me here down below. You can see the link scale, and I'll send that link right over. And if you want to get rich without talent, luck, or trust fund, click this link right here. I'll see you on the other side.